What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel, Mo Hunt Silver. Tonight we're going to have another penny hunt, and this will be penny hunt number 29 of the Hunt and Fill series. We're going to have boxes 56 and 57. Box 56 is the NF String & Son style box and is also circulated. And I did not see any enders on this box. And the Loomis box is also a circulated box. I didn't see any enders in this box. So this box looks like it has a whole lot of copper in it. And I'm hoping, being that it has a bunch of copper, we can find a bunch of wheat cents out of it as well. We do still need a few spots in our albums here to fill. And that's what we're going to be looking for, is wheat cents or any other uncirculated or mint state quality coins we can fit into our albums that we don't already have. And we'll also be looking for mint errors, proofs, varieties, foreigns, anything else cool, I guess, really, that we could possibly find hiding in these rolls. So if you haven't seen the last episode, which was going to be Penny Hunt and Fill number 28, you should really go check that one out, and I'll put a link in the upper right-hand corner. We're right up here somewhere for you guys to check that out. But we found an Indian head penny and also a really, really sweet off-center error coin. So go check those out if you feel. And if you're new to the channel right now, please hit that subscribe button and give the video a thumbs up if you like the content. So let's get into this and see what we can find. Well, box number 56 is going to waste no time in giving us some finds. And I literally just unwrapped this roll and just did a quick perusing through it. Guys, we're going to have 4 wheat cents in the first roll of this box. First one is right here. A beautiful 1958 Philadelphia. That thing is in great shape. That might even be an upgrader for the album. We'll have to see. And then a few coins back, there was a reverse facing wheat cent right here. That is going to be a 1956 out of Philly. And then this one right here, which was in pretty rough shape, that's going to be a 56 out of Denver. And then this guy back here I saw, which was a reverse facing again, and is going to be another 56 Denver. That is wild. 4 wheat cents out of the first roll of this box. I had to bring you guys in for that because I couldn't believe it. But I think how we're going to do this is I'll hunt 5 rolls and then bring you in for a recap, unless we find something else like that again. All right, guys, I'm back for a recap of the first 5 rolls of box number 56. And we actually got a total of 14 wheat cents out of 5 rolls in this box. And we don't have any enders at all that are wheat cents. This is crazy. 2 of them are Blazers. They're both 1958 Philadelphias, not the DDO. And all the other ones here are either 56s, 57s, and I saw 154 and a 1950 Philadelphia. So they've all been 50s so far, but that is quite a few out of 5 rolls. All right, guys, I'm back after hunting row number 2, and this was another pretty successful row. We're going to pull another 8 wheat cents out of row number 2. And again, they're all in the 50s. You know, 1955. And if that's going to focus on it, there we go. Philadelphia right there. And then we were able to pull a 1950 Philadelphia right there. And then another one of the 1958 Philadelphia Blazers. This one's got a couple carbon spots on it, though. But it's not in bad shape at all. I mean, look at that. Looks nice. And then what else we got? 55 Denver. Another 1950 Philly. another 55 Philly, a 51 Denver, and a 51 Philly. So we'll move on to row 3. Rolls 11 through 15 will give us 4 more wheat cents. That's now going to put us up to 26, because there's the rest of them, out of 15 rolls. And again, we got some later 50s dates, a 57 Philly and a 58 Philly. And we did get a 40s, 1948 Philly, and a 30s, 1937 Philly. So we'll move on to rolls 16 through 20. Rolls 16 through 20 are going to give us another 7 wheat cents. So that'll now put us up to a total of 33 out of 20 rolls. And we have a couple 56s, and that is a 52 Denver. We have a 1950 Philly, 1950 Denver, and then a 1947, if that's going to focus, Denver, and a 1957 Philly. There's a lot of wheat cents in this box so far, especially for not having any enders at all. I'll take them for sure. All right, guys, this will put us up to the halfway point in box number 56, as we now hunted rolls number 21 through 25. And we're going to add another 8 wheat cents to our total. That'll now put us up to 41 wheat cents out of 25 rolls. So this box is doing very well on the wheat cents. And then we also got one foreign, our first foreign for the hunt, 1999 out of Canada. And then this guy here, I think I have to clean this up a little bit, but I think we're going to have a 2024 Philly with the no VDB variety down here. She's kind of cruddy, though. I'm going to hit it with some acetone and see if I can get some of that crap off of there. But that's pretty cool. And I believe we had mainly 50s. I see 144 Denver, which is not the D over S, because I checked it. But mainly 50s wheat cents here again. So a lot of 50s. 50s are piling up. But we'll move on to rolls 26 through 30. Rolls 26 through 30. Guys, the wheat cents did not slow down. We were able to pull another 13 wheat cents out of those 5 rolls, plus 2 more foreigns, a 1994 and a 1998 out of Canada. I believe we did find mainly 50s wheat cents again, all 13 of them. 57, 58, 57 Denver. We did find another 58 Blazer, a 52D, 58D, and a 53. And down here is a 55 Philly, not the DDO, and a 58D. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of wheat cents coming out of these rolls. So we got 20 more rolls to open, and we're at 54 wheat cents right now. So we'll see how many we can get in these last 20 rolls. Rolls 31 through 35 aren't going to disappoint, guys. We have another 11 wheat cents to add to our total. This is now going to put us up to 65 wheat cents out of 35 rolls. And again, they're mainly 50s. You got 142 there. But that's awesome. We could be on track for 100 wheats in this box. All right, rolls 36 through 40. Guys, we're going to have another 6 wheat cents. One of them being a 1941 Philly. That is not any of the DDOs. I checked it under the scope. And then we got 5 more from the 50s. And a 52D, 55 Philly, 54D, and 2 more 52Ds. So that'll now put us up to 71 total wheat cents out of this box. And we still have 10 rolls to go. So let's see how many more we can find in these last 10 rolls. Rolls 41 through 45 have now been hunted. And these 5 rolls were a bit on the lighter side. We only got 3 wheat cents. I believe they were all 50s again. Yeah, 1953, Philly, 1953 Denver, and a 1957 Denver. And also, I found a 1983 with a huge, right here, huge plating blister. That actually moves a little bit. And then there's got a couple more here on the reverse side. But I thought that was kind of neat. I never saw plating blister that big before. And I might actually hold on to that just because of that. So it's pretty cool. We'll move on to the last 5 rolls and see how many more wheat cents or if we can find anything else for this hunt. Guys, the last 5 rolls of box number 56 have been hunted. And we're able to pull another 5 wheat cents out of the last 5 rolls. So that'll now put us up to a total of 79 in box 56. And we have a 1956. 1956 Denver. Another 1956 Philly. 1956 Denver again. And another 1956 Philly. So I believe now, in total, that'll give us 72 total 1950s wheat cents, 6 40s, and 1 from the 30s. We did pull 3 Canadians out of this box, 2 minor, I don't even know if the 83 you'd consider a mint error, and then a grease strike on the 2024 where the VDB initials are filled in so you don't see them, and 12 2009s. And then as far as our copper goes, which I have our scale turned on, we can put our copper cup on there. And we got, I would say, pretty much 3 pounds, just over 3 pounds. And then with all these wheat cents that we have up here, I'm going to say that's about 3¼ pounds altogether. So that's not bad. That's pretty good for that box. And the second box for the hunt, again, doesn't have any wheat cent enders or anything like that, but I do notice there are a lot more copper enders on these rolls in this box, so we'll just have to see how much copper we can pull out of this one compared to what this box had. All right, so we'll start box number 2 of the video, and I'll be right back as soon as the first 5 rolls are hunted. Rolls 51 through 55 are going to give us 2 finds. We got our first foreign out of box number 2, 1975 out of Canada, and also a wheat cent, 1951 out of Denver. Move on to rolls 6 through 10 of box 2. Rolls 56 through 60 are pretty much going to give us a repeat. We found 1 Canadian, a 1982, I believe this is. Yep, 1982, Canada. And this time we have a 1935, so a bit older. It's a Philadelphia example. All right, so 1 Canadian and 1 wheat cent. Once again, rolls 61 through 65 were dud rolls. Just got lots of copper to add to the copper cup. So we're still at 2 foreigns and 2 wheat cents. So we'll move on to the next 5 rolls and see what we can find. Rolls 66 through 70 are going to add 1 more wheat cent to our total. And it's going to be a 1957 out of Philly. Alrighty. Rolls 71 through 75 are going to give us 1 more wheat cent. And it is going to be a 1941 out of Philly. So we can check that under the scope because I have not looked at it yet to see if it has any of the possible DDOs that it could have. And this one does not look like it's going to have any of those. No. All right, so that'll just be a regular 1941 Philadelphia. So that'll now give us 4 wheat cents for the second box of the hunt. Rolls 76 through 80 will be some more dud rolls. Just found a whole bunch more copper, and I had to upgrade to a bigger copper jar because I'm finding so much in this box. So I guess that's a good thing, but let's see if we can find some more wheat cents or anything else cool in these last 20 rolls. Rolls 81 through 85 are hunted. We have a couple finds, 2 more foreigns. We're going to have a young head Canadian, 1964, with the young head design on the obverse, and also a 1980. There we go. That one there. And we found one more wheat cent, 1944, out of Philly. Focus. Rolls 86 through 90 will be 5 more dud rolls. No finds. Just a bunch more copper. And even this upgraded copper jar is almost full, as you can see. There's a lot of copper in this box. Might have to go to a second jar, I don't know. Rolls 91 through 95 are now hunted, and I think for this box, this will be about the most I found in a 5-roll set. We have 3 Canadians, a 1986, a 1983, and then this one I believe is going to be a commemorative 2002 right there. So that's pretty cool. We did find our 6th wheat cent for this box, 1958, out of Philly. And then we also found a variety. And it's not in bad shape. We have a 2000. And this is going to be the wide AM. You can see that space between the A and the M in America. Now I'll put it under the scope so we can take a closer look at it. And right there you can see that gap between the A and the M. And the FG initials are much closer to the building than a normal 2000. So that's pretty cool. And like I said, this one's in pretty good shape. So definitely hold on to that one. But awesome. We'll keep moving and see what these last 5 rolls have to give us. Well, guys, I'm going to say the last 5 rolls of this hunt finished off fairly strong. We got 4 total finds, one of them being a Canadian, and that is going to be a 2001. And then we got 3 more wheat cents, putting our total up to 9 in box number 2. We got a 1949 Philadelphia, a 1953 Philadelphia, and a 1951 out of Denver. So I'll definitely take that, and I'll be right back with a box recap. Box number 2 didn't do too bad here. We have a total of 18 finds on the board. 8 of them are going to be Canadians. So we did find 8 Canadian cents. No King Georges at all. We did find 9 total wheat cents for this hunt. 1 of them being from the 30s. 3 of them being from the 40s. And then 5 from the 50s. We did find 1 lonely 2009 in this box. And then a 2000 wide AM variety that is not in bad shape at all. That looks pretty decent for being in circulation since 2000. So that is awesome. And then for our copper jar, which we had a lot of copper in this box, I think this might make up for at least one of the past boxes that I've hunted that had no copper in it. Because this jar is full and it is heavy. And that is going to be 7 pounds, 0.7 ounces, which I did weigh this jar before putting the pennies in it. And the jar weighs 11 ounces, or 11.7 ounces. So that'll put us down to, I believe, 6 pounds and 5 ounces exact, pretty much. So that is like twice as much as I normally find in my penny boxes. That is a lot of copper in one box. And there's our zinc discards. But so that'll do it for the wrap up of box number 57 of the Hunt and Fill series. And I will get everything together for a full hunt wrap up. And then we can see if we can plug in any spots or make any upgrades in our albums back here. So I will be right back. All right, we're back for a full hunt wrap up. And look at all these wheat cents on this mat. That is insane. Box number 1 for this video contained 79 wheat cents. That is by far the most I've ever pulled out of a box. A single box. That is a lot of wheat cents. I mean, you're talking over a roll and a half worth of wheat cents out of the box there. That's not bad at all. That's pretty darn good. And we also found a few other goodies for the hunt as well. We have 11 total Canadian cents up here, none of them being King George's at all. We did get two 30s wheat cents, a 37 and a 35. I believe we got a total of 9 wheat cents from the 40s, and then 77 from the 50s, with 4 of them right here, all being 1958 Philadelphias, and they are all nice blazers. That is in beautiful condition for a wheat cent. And then here's all our other 50s. And we did have 2 other finds for the hunt. One of them being a 1983 Philadelphia with a huge plating blister. I don't know if you guys can really see that. Right down here in the date area. Huge plating blister there. And you can see this one right here on the reverse as well. It looks like there's some other ones that are starting. That's pretty neat. I'm going to put that one to the side. And then I'm going to say another find of the hunt is going to be this 2000 Wide AM variety right here. In good shape. Probably not worth grading, but it's definitely nice. And that'll do it for this hunt. Oh, and this dime box is almost completely full from all the copper we found in box number 2. Again, that is crazy as well. Almost 10 pounds in total between both boxes. We're at like 9 pounds and 5 ounces. So that is just nuts. But now I'm going to do all my comparisons with our wheat cents, and I have some bright and shinies put to the side. We're going to see if we can add any spots or make any upgrades in our albums right here. And I'll be right back as soon as we have that done. All right, guys, I'm back. Unfortunately, in this episode, we're not going to have any new spots filled in the albums, or any upgrades for that matter. So we're still going to be stuck at 226 of the possible 287 spots and our albums right here to fill. I'm hoping in the next episode we can fill at least one more spot, get us up to 227. And I'm kind of surprised with all the wheat cents that we found in this episode that we weren't able to make any upgrades either. So that's going to do it for this one, guys. And if you still enjoyed it, please give the video a thumbs up. And if you made it this far through the video and are not yet subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. And I'd appreciate it if you did. And I'll be looking forward to seeing you on my next video. We're getting real close to 1,900 subs and approaching 2,000, hopefully pretty quickly as well. I'm really happy with the way this channel has been growing, and I hope it continues to grow. And I can't do that without the help from you guys. So I appreciate every single one of you, and we're going to get out of here. And thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one.